I really hate this dude. I really hate this guy.
What's good, YouTube? I'm Shabazz. That's Nattybaps. We the Baptiste Bros. Y'all was a lot of people was talking shit hitting me up like, yo, y'all the Baptiste Bros, but y'all not making videos together. Or you the Baptiste Bros, but Ronaldo's the only one making videos. Yo, hey. Relax, all right? Relax.
We got things cooking on behind the scenes on this side. And then
Word. Life is life. Let's just say life is life.
Life be life. That's for sure.
For me, we are a month, literally a month, 28 days or whatever from the season. 4 weeks. Let's go, man. But today, live stream, we're doing a ranking of the starting running backs for each team. Disclaimer, we got some mix-ups because this is an old list. So for the Lions, they got Montgomery, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Gibbs. And what was the other team?
We'll talk. We'll cross that. Kamara isn't the week 1 starter because he's suspended for 3 weeks. So we'll talk about the running back situations for most of the teams that we know. But yeah, that's really it. Yes, we together. That's all that matters. We locked in. Ain't no switching up. And New camera. Again, if you watch the videos, talk about the Saints schedule, you should go check that out after this video. But yeah, new camera. So we slowly leveling up here. Still same old Saints flag. But before we begin, the same old spiel. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. And my voice a little bit better. Hold on. Let me get some H2O. Let's get right. Hold on.
Okay. So we got 5 tiers, as y'all can see. We got elite. He's the best of the best. It's probably going to be reserved for 2 or 3 of the top running backs in the game. We got great. Not elite. What you right there. Like, I damn near love you. Like, you damn near great. You damn near elite. Then you got solid. Some might think it's like overhyped. Some might think it's a tad bit underrated, but still solid. You get decent. And then you get trash cans. The burgers. I got one person in my mind that this is reserved for. I'm not going to lie.
Damn.
Out of personal distaste for him and everything he stands for.
Damn.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right. So, boom. Starting off, Aaron Jones. What's your thoughts?
Aaron Jones. So, again, when you're trying to rate running backs, you also got to kind of rate the offensive lines as well. What kind of situation are they going for? Because we're going to talk about a guy later on in the list where he's going from one of the best offensive lines to one of the worst. So do we think it's going to be translated well that his production is going to carry or not? Aaron Jones has been one of the consistent backs. I think I would put him at solid to great in one of those areas because no matter if it's Aaron Rodgers with his kind of craziness or even Jordan Love, who's going to be in the helm this year, that offensive line has been solid for a long time. Aaron Rodgers doesn't really get hit like that, and meaning they still open up holes for Aaron Jones. And he's a great pass catching back as well. So I'll put him at solid to great in one of those 2 categories, but solid probably just at first instincts solid.
I agree with that. I think with Aaron Jones, you're always like really in the beginning of the season, you're always gonna have like a random ass 3 touchdown game from Aaron Jones. In like prime time, it's gonna freaking clutch up, get like 40 something points of fantasy once a year. But other than that, he's very solid. He doesn't do anything great, but he does everything good. So I would agree with the solid part. Now, a new starter, Alexander the Great Mattison. You know what I'm saying? This is weird because he's finally getting the shine of being the starter. Because Dalvin Cook, as everyone knows, was the starter for so long and he was the backup. But everyone was saying, yo, Alexander Mattison could be a number 1 on any team. He just happened to be behind Dalvin Cook. Now he gets his finally gets to shine, finally gets the opportunity to be great. So, but when the time that we have seen him on the field, he's always been solid. I'm going to say solid, but if we do this, we visit at the end of the season, he could pop off for like 1,500 yards and be great. We just haven't seen it yet. So now this is his opportunity. Every time he's on, he's always flash when he's on the field. So he's not decent. He's actually pretty good. So now he has the room to be great and then build on that to be elite. So solid is where I think he would be at.
I agree. I mean, every time like Dalvin Cook would run like a monster run or have a monster reception for like 60 yards, they would replace him. And if you didn't know the numbers, if you didn't look at the jerseys, they damn near are the same player when it comes to being aggressive, being black with dreadlock powers. And just said like, hey, like, damn, like he does flash on the screen when he's on it. You know, I pound him a solid. That's a fantastic. He has room to grow, of course, getting into a new role. And hey, a lot of running back twos who make that jump to running back one, you know, sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes they don't have that chance to carry. They can't carry the ball 25 times. Like we're gonna see another starter coming like down the list. Who knows what's gonna happen? You know, like I'm gonna talk. Spoiler: Tony Pollard. We're talking. He's gonna instead of getting Zeke the ball at the goal line and how that helped hurt his body down the line. Tony Pollard's gonna get those carries. Same thing with Mattison. Madison's gonna be getting those carries now. So how does that impact him? You know, is that gonna make his body stronger or deteriorate it faster? Who knows? But somebody who knows what they doing for a long time, my guy Kamara. Now, all transparency, he's a dickhead. He's a dumbass. He also took accountability for his actions as well. He was like, yo, that's my bad. Talking about the Pro Bowl accident 2 years ago. He's like, I shouldn't have done it. Lost my cool. He disappointed his fans, his mom. He talked about that at the press conference. He's super open and transparent about it. He is suspended for 3 games. He's suspended for 3 games. I put him at great, not elite. He doesn't run in between the tackles well. He's not a bruiser. He's a get the ball to your best player and watch him cook. That's who he is. When the ball is in his hands, in space, there's probably nobody better than him because the way he just bounced off of tackles. He literally had like 6 touchdown game on Christmas Day a few years ago. He had a 3 touchdown game last year against the Raiders. Like he cooked. He's a great running back. Somebody you'd rather have on your team than not on your team, because defenses trying to tackle this man is one of the hardest things, and they will admit it themselves. He bounces off of tackles. He stays on his feet. If you watch his workout videos in terms of his coordination, is insane. And when the ball's in his hands, he can take it to the house at any time. So except for in between the tackles, that's his one weakness because he's not that big. You know, he's not a bruiser, but he's great. That's my guy.
I agree. I think he's great. I think this is like a good barometer of like, yo, Aaron Jones, Mattison, and then you get to the next level where you got people like Alvin Kamara. I agree. He you don't play Madden. You play Madden. He's not an ISO guy. He's more of an outside zone guy. You give him an outside zone, give him a chance to bounce outside. He can cook, go crazy. Again, the Texas route. Insane too, insane route runner. He's awesome. I think he's great, and I think a lot of people, Matt, he was a hero for Matt, but now he's a villain for Matt because of Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill took a lot of he would have a lot more touchdowns and a lot more yards if he was the only person that's running the ball. But you got Taysom Hill. Kind of takes away a lot of the touchdowns and a lot of the extra glory that he can get. And now you got Jamal Williams, who's a red zone threat. He's going to definitely take a lot of the touchdowns too. So if you're drafting in fantasy, I would double up on A-Cole and Jamal Williams. Now, you want to say something?
I mean, yeah, just the fact that you got Jamal Williams now, who literally led the league in touchdowns scored last year. But he had like 10 of them from like the 2 to 1 yard line. Like touchdowns is not Kamara's thing. He doesn't. As much as I'm like, damn, he's so great. The Saints use him in so many different ways, except for the goal line, which is dumb. Like literally from 20 to 20, cool. But once you get to the red zone, It's Taysom Hill. It's now we have Jimmy Graham. It's Juwan Johnson. It's like everybody else but Kamara. Like that hurts his production a little bit, but he got paid for it and he's all great. But that's all.
Now we got Austin, the Mulatto Warrior, Ekeler. See, this is rough because I think he's a product of his system. Right? I think he's great in terms of being versatile, but he's like the neck because there's only I think in my mind 3 running backs on my mindset who are like that next level, who can lead a team, and you like literally have the offense surrounding by this person, you're gonna go places. Austin Ekeler, as he's a touchdown machine, because Justin Herbert likes to check it down and stuff like that, and gets a lot of like the notoriety and stuff like that. I think he led the league in touchdowns in like a couple years ago. But like, that's pretty much what he's known for. He's not known at like just similar to Alvin Kamara. He's not known for going up the middle. He's known for creating space and making things happen. Being a playmaker, but I think he's great in that regard. Very versatile, but he's just not at that next level.
You mentioned it, like that versatility, and a lot of great. After you're gonna look at this tier list and you see the greats, and they all have something in common. Even the elite guys, the versatility. They don't just run the ball, with the exception of one guy we'll talk about down the line.
2 guys.
We're gonna discuss that. Come on. Point is that versatility aspect of being a running back. You know, you're not just a runner; you're a weapon. And if they want to put you out wide, because they put Ekeler sometimes in the slot, they put him just do a swing route, Texas route, all that good stuff out the backfield, and being a receiver as well. That's where a lot of running backs like Saquon, trying to make his money, McCaffrey, trying to make his money. Kamara got paid because he's both a runner and also a receiver. He's a weapon and versatile. That versatility is what makes you great and can make you elite. Hey, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about that. Don't force us. Don't force our hand. Don't. Hey, shout out to Dylan. You better put Saquon in the elite. Hey, don't force our hand. Don't tell us what to do. This is our show.
Imagine here though, but tell a friend to tell a friend. Word.
Word. Tell your boss and homies, to pull up. Word. And subscribe to the channel. But back to the list. Next, we got a rookie. Okay. All right. So we typically have another tier, but we put rookies like in an unknown category tier. You can talk about this. Niggas be dick riding this nigga, bro. He was the 4th pick. What? 4th pick?
Top 10. I think top 10.
Top 10. I think number 6, 7. He was a Falcons first round pick within the top 10. Everybody is saying he is a Hall of Famer and he hasn't played a snap. Y'all niggas be dick riding this nigga, bro. He's gonna be great. I think I'm not hating on anybody's success, but for now, put him at solid because he has not done anything in the pro level. In college, in Texas, he was cooking. He was arguably the best player in college football. But Texas wasn't shit because it's Texas, horns down. Shout out to Alex. Point is, y'all niggas, y'all, because I know you were part of the FS1 people, ESPN, y'all be dick riding this. He plays for the Falcons. The bum-ass Falcons.
Okay.
No offensive line, bro.
Now we know where the bias comes in.
It's not bias. They have no offensive line. So as great as he's going to be, who knows? Yo. It's similar to like Caleb Williams, bro. The dick riding, bro.
Oh, nah.
We know he has the potential to be a superstar. I'm not saying he don't, but stop and calm the fuck down. I gotta relax. You gotta relax. In my opinion. But go off, King. Talk about your precious Falcons king, son.
Bro, all right. So now we're talking about Mafaga. If he fell to you in fantasy, are you drafting him?
Okay, yes.
No, if you got clear the states with somebody, like there's someone on this list, I'm never drafting. If he falls, he falls. Like dragging up, if he dies, he dies. Like if he falls, he falls. I'm not picking him up. It's just one person. That's it.
Oh, Miles Sanders?
No, I like Miles Sanders. I want to draft him though. I want to touch him with a 10-foot pole because he's bad for fantasy. But I like him as a person. But anyway, in terms of Bijan, right? That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? You put Brian Robinson.
Oh, wrong dude. Hold on. Shit. This whole time is the wrong guy. This is the bro. There's so many Robinsons, bro.
Look at you.
I don't think I put his name. See? Boom. I did.
Bijan, yes. Dijon Mustard, yes. I think for right now he can stay at solid. I think.
Did you just call him Bijan Mustard?
Yeah, I did. I think he has, again, the potential to be great, to be elite. After this year, you know, Nick Wright is saying he gonna go fuck around and lead the league in rushing. That's what Nick Wright is saying. Which again, the overhypeness. So a little peek behind the curtain. Right? This tier right here was literally natural, probably putting like Bijan right here, but overhyped but solid. Because we changed it to just solid, but before that we had overhyped but solid. Like I think this was the definition of for Bijan for natural. But for me, I think he's gonna be great. Fantasy, he's like the top 9 draft pick on. You look on ESPN or whatever, like he's like top 10 of the charts. He hasn't even played a preseason game yet, bro. I'm like, this is
for
insane.
The Falcons, bro. They have nobody, bro.
They got my Kyle Pitts, man.
That's your son?
That's my son, Yurt. It's my son, Yurt. But anyway, I think he's solid. We gotta see. We gonna see, man. We gonna see, man. Now we got. See, this is another odd case, right? This man, if he had finished the season, I would have fucking around and put him in the league. If Breece Hall would have finished the season and not had gotten injured, got an offensive rookie of the year, probably fucked around and had mad yards, I would have put him in the league. But relax, motherfucker. But since he's coming off an injury, I gotta demote him. Got to demote him too. I gotta see how he comes back off the ACL. If he can come back doing the same thing that he did last year as a rookie, I will catapult this man to the moon. To the moon, son. Shout out to Moosey. To the moon. But for right now, it's the injury. It was only just a dream.
I think solid. He had a fantastic start to his rookie year, but then obviously got hurt. Solid's great. There's gonna be a lot of solid. We're gonna have to rename this tier, man. Because we're gonna talk about that. But next, the other Robinson, many men wish death upon me. Blood with my eyes, Lord, and I can't see. Brian Robinson, Commanders running back, who like, again, if you didn't know, he got shot in the hospital, reported to camp like 4 days later because he's like a fucking menace. NFL players, man, ultimate respect, bro. They put their bodies on the line. They crazy, but good crazy. Decent, solid. Like the running backs. It's like a great. There's like the elite, the great guys, and then there's like a drop off. Can we see it again? Kind of thing. That's my opinion. Can we see it again? He's great. This great is such a subjective term. He's great as an NFL player, but in terms of other running backs, we got to see it more as a number one, in my opinion.
I agree. I think that with Brian Robinson, you kind of have a case of like, what if? Because he was a rookie last year. Like, what if he didn't get shot and started and played the whole season? Because a lot of people were hyping him up, like, oh, he's about to take over for Washington. Antonio Gibson is about to be the number 2. It's going crazy. But now, buzz is coming out like he's the guy, and now it's like, all right, it's that time. he has room to shoot up. He can't he's not trash. You can't really
Yeah, no.
you can't really go like for him. It's only up from here for him. So pretty much that. Now another decent guy that has like he has like moments where he's like elite, great, but for the most part on every like any given Sunday he's gonna be decent. Is just Cam Akers. I think, and it's a shame too because I think he was injured for a little bit, came back, he helped them win the Super Bowl. Him and Sony Michel helped them win the Super Bowl, and you're just having a conversation of like, your Rams, like you mentioned, we're raking these and kind of tandem with their offensive lines. Rams' offensive line is ass, straight booty cheeks. So, as much talent as this kid has, it's gonna be hard to do anything with it because of one of his past injuries, and two, the trash offensive line. You can't really do much unless you in the elite tier. You can overcome your trash offensive lines, like Dalvin's guy Saquon Barkley, which we'll talk about later. You gotta be decent.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just injuries kill the like. That's the depth. That's the double-edged sword about the running back. You know, like they come in, be electric, but they literally are involved in next to the quarterback every play, whether it's running the ball, whether it's pass protection, whether it's just anything you want. Like they're getting hit, and then just they don't build ACLs like they used to. Like that's, I mean, yeah, that's decent injuries, but hey, he's not bad. He's not again great person to be around. Potentially, I could never been around, but in terms of just being on your team, you want him, but can you stay healthy? You got dingy points for not being consistently healthy. But
word. Kyron got next. Word. Notre Dame. Kyron got next. Word.
Kyron definitely got next. Word. But speaking of staying consistently healthy, this is our first elite guy. First elite, Christian McCaffrey. What's known, don't got to be said. Unless you're new to football, Christian McCaffrey, when he went to the Niners, it's like, damn, bruh. Literally, like, offensive line has been fantastic. And he's probably happy as hell because the Panthers had a suspect offensive line to go into one of the best, boom, career shout out. You got Debo, you got Brandon Ayuk, you got George Kittle, you got everybody who's willing to block for you. You know, they're not just anybody in the Niners can get the ball and go to the house, which is insane. And McCaffrey is one of those special running backs. And when they drafted him, like I think 8th overall back in like 2016, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say
I think he came in with Leonard Fournette.
Fournette, yes, all of them. So Leonard Fournette, Zeke, all that stuff. He's been worth every penny. But it's like the inverse. Cam Akers, who just said it about him staying healthy. You know, McCaffrey is staying healthy, and he's getting his money. He's showing, hey, I am different. I am him. And we talked about the great to good, like great to solid distinction.
Sorry.
We talked about the great to solid distinction. That eliteness is that doing that great, what the great guys do, in a way even more consistent level for years. So yeah, McCaffrey, elite, no doubt, no arguments there.
I got nothing to say. But then I will say the next guy, free agent, but I think he's still great. Biased for sure, because I'm a huge fan of Dalvin Cook. But I just think because he's not on the team, well, he's not on the Vikings because of the contract. They can't afford to pay him. That's why they released him. Then they're talking about going to the Jets. Then they're talking about going to Miami. Then they're talking about going to the Colts. And it's so many different layers with Dalvin Cook. And I think whatever team picks him up, Ravens, I'm going to pick him up. Whatever team picks him up is going to be one, happy. Two, they're going to need him at the right time. And he doesn't have that wear and tear throughout the season compared to everyone else. Hit the ground running and being like Christian McCaffrey that was for the 49ers last year. Like they literally won like 8 straight games. After they lost to the Chiefs, they won like 8 straight and went crazy. Made it to the championship game, and he was a big part of that. So I think Dalvin Cook can have that same kind of story redemption, but I still think he's great.
You still think he's great?
I do.
All right. I
Do you
mean,
disagree?
if he's so great, why is he not signed?
Yeah.
I mean, is that fair?
That's fair. So what you want? What would you say?
Solid? I mean, keep him at great for now. We can revise it. But I mean, if he's so great and teams would love to have him, why is he not signed? There's gotta be something that they're not telling us. There's something that the teams see that we don't see. That's all. But next, a rookie who shot out to the scene but plays for a bad team, is Dameon Pierce.
I think he's solid.
I think he's solid too.
With room to be great. Like I think with CJ Stroud, better, like an improved offensive line, Dalton Schultz in there, is going to give him room to operate, and he's going to have a great season. Fantasy sleeper right there. Like, bro, he's going to be awesome for sure.
Fantasy sleeper indeed. I mean, he's like the only weapon, like outside of Dalton Schultz and John Mechie. Shout out to him. Again, I talked about it in my Saints breakdown for the schedule. Hey, John Mechie coming back. You got a new rookie quarterbacks and running backs. They're best friends. They're like, hey, I'm in trouble. We dump off to him. Let's see what let him cook. They just have a suspect. They're just the Texans. They haven't been good since Deshaun. So that's one of those things. It was like, damn, they don't have the team to support him, but he can be great. He can be great. Now, a guy who has burned me a few times in fantasy, a lot of times in fantasy, Deandre Swift, Georgia Bulldog. They should nickname the Eagles to the Georgia Bulldogs because they have everybody and their mama who played for Georgia. I'm putting him at decent. He for a while he had that like, is he gonna break out? Is he gonna take it to the next level? And he never did. Now he did play for Lions. He already had flash plays, but literally Jamal Williams was like begging him, "Hey, be the number one. Be the number one. I'll be your backup. Just like be the guy." And he never took it to the next level. He is going to a fantastic offensive line situation, which that's something to say. That's something to be said. But as just a pure runner, he makes some dumbass decisions, and he doesn't trust in his athletic ability, but more than he should. So I think he's decent with room to be great. But I mean, this year he's probably gonna have a breakout year because he plays for the freaking Eagles, and Eagles running backs just tend to score touchdowns. Look at you, Jalen Hurts. Oh, not play. But yeah, I put him at decent.
He's an odd case because, like as you mentioned, the flash is there. Like the flash, the splash plays, but his decision making is horrible. Like there'll be a wide open gap, and he'll go towards where the defense is. Like, bro, like your vision can't be that bad. Your vision cannot be that. But needs to improve on that. I think he's gonna have a better season with the thing. Oh, thank you. Bye. That was cute. But yeah, I think decent. And it's going to be inflated because of a good offensive line and thing. Now, another guy, see, this is another situation. So we got Montgomery. Bro, I feel bad. He was awesome. He was awesome in Chicago, bro. He was legit awesome in Chicago. But then the injuries happened. The bad offensive line caught up to him. And now he's the Lions. He's probably going to be a backup to the rookie running back that they got. He's decent now. He's decent now.
That Montgomery always has a special place in my heart because he won me some fantasy games, a lot of fantasy games. He's one of the bruisers. He doesn't care. He's a great a great pass blocker, great pass blocking back. But hey, we gotta talk about a guy who replaced him in Chicago. I think the guy that's now in Chicago has a chance to be special. And Khalil Herbert. We're gonna talk about that in a few guys from now. But now, I mean, hey, I would love to give him the respect and put him at solid. But if you want to put him at decent because now he's in a new situation, which he's going to get replaced by Jahmyr Gibbs, I understand. But for me, like this, the pride, the help that he gave me, like I put him at solid because that's my guy. Every time in fantasy, in like the third round, I see him, I'm like, that's my guy. I'm a scoop him. But if you want to put him at solid or decent, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Now we got the king. That's it. What is the debate?
The passing, bro.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
No.
That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem. I was like, do we have the Chisels Adonis clip? We don't. Damn. We don't have the clip. I was gonna say.
I got it in there.
Well, I'll put it in there next time. Behind the scenes, peek behind the curtain. We add these videos ourselves. But yeah, the king. Oh, Henry. Boom. Get the ball in your playmaker's hands. That's it. That's it. Boom. Move on. Isaiah Pacheco. Fantastic start to a career. I mean, he was solid indeed. Yeah. He instrumental key cog in that Chiefs run last year. That's all I really got. Key cog. Can you keep it up? Can you do it again?
Indeed. I completely agree with you. Agree.
Damn.
Moving on.
Look at that. James Conner.
He's decent now. He only is a red zone threat. He doesn't run that compared to everyone else. He doesn't run their best. He's not the best catcher of the rock, which is why they have a 2 running back system in Arizona. He plays in Arizona. No one talks about Arizona. And then he's inflated in fantasy because of his touchdowns. That's pretty much it. That's literally it. So, other than that, he's not trash by any means, no. But he is decent.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Now we got Dalvin Cook's younger brother, James Cook. I was gonna say
No. I just think another decent. I think of the fact of he was a backup last year. Now he's a starter. Now it's his team. So he's gonna shoot up, but we just gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? I think that's it.
Solid, yeah. I think he has the potential, like his brother, to be fantastic. But new starter or second year player, jump into a new role. You never know how that's gonna affect the player. Then we got Javonte.
It's hard because he's injured.
He got hurt.
Bro, if he was healthy again, he'd be here. Might even be here. But you gotta shoot him down because he's hurt. Literally because he's hurt. They're saying he's week 1. I highly doubt it. Or it's possible. You never know with the human body. I don't know his body. So, hey, pretends. Bro, pretends.
All right, I'll put him in solid. Solid's good. Was it Jeff Wilson?
It is Jeff Wilson.
Jeff Wilson.
Damn. He's just fast. That's it.
He's one of he can break a game wide open, but it's one of those damn, it happens once every 4 games. He'll have freaking 150, 200 yards just from scrimmage. It's what the hell did you how? But yeah, decent. Miami just has speed. They literally run 4.4s or 4.2s everywhere. So I don't know. Just he has a good situation, but he doesn't really tickle my fancy. If that makes
sense. Tickle your fancy. I like that.
Right. Now your boy.
My boy JK. Yo, he's great. He literally, I'm not even exaggerating. The way my tone of voice, he leads the league with yards per carry, bro. Bro, he averages, I think, 6-point-something yards a carry, bro. He's like that for real. He could catch. He could run downhill and to the outside. He's coming up. He had an injury last season.
That's what I was like.
Fuck
But
that. I don't care. I do not care. He's great. He's great, man.
No, your bias is showing.
Indeed.
Are you seriously saying he's on the same level as Kamara, Ekeler, Dalvin Cook?
No.
Are you saying that he's better than the guys that we have a solid?
No. I'll put him at like right there. Like he's not
healthy, man. Gotta stay healthy.
Gotta stay healthy. Health is wealth.
Health is wealth, especially at the running back position. Now, a guy who's been healthy. Listen, all right. Is this
the guy? This is the guy.
Is this Ravens bias?
Of course. Fuck Joe Mixon, you heard? Bro, no.
Defend your case, man. Defend your case.
Bro, he's a product of having the best offensive wide receivers duo he can get. The second or third best quarterback in the game. He's a product of that. He wasn't doing shit before that. He'll barely scrape 1,000 yards. That's not really much of an accomplishment anymore. You'd be a trash running back. No offense. Tyler Algier got 1,000 yards last year. That's not really a flex anymore. So before, when he was scraping by getting 1,000 yards, that's light. He's not good. Now, obviously, the trash can is pretty excessive, and pretty excessive on my part. I just don't like the guy. It's Baker Mayfield, Joe Mixon. He's on the list. Chris Jericho. He just made the list. Bro, he's not. And then he freaking did the shit.
He's a dirtbag.
He's a system guy. He's ass. He is really trash, bro. I will never.
You will never draft him in fantasy.
I will never draft him in fantasy, bro. Fuck no. Hell no, bro. Didn't he get arrested? Ain't got no suspension at all because he's not known. He's not known like that, bro.
My boy put the minks on his shorty.
Bro, come on, son. You know why he ain't getting no fucking suspension? Because he's not known like that. Because he's not good.
It was back in college.
Oh, all right. But fuck no, he's not good, bro. He's not good, bro.
That's gotta go on TikTok, bro.
Bro, he's not good, bro. He's not good, son.
For the non-biased people,
I'll put him at decent. But bro,
you can leave him in a trash can. I don't care. You can put him in a trash can. It's fine.
Oh, I bet. Word.
I'm saying for me, like for the 99% of like the viewers and 99%ers, we probably see him as solid. We had again peek behind the curtain. We originally had overrated but solid. He would have been a perfect like the poster child for that.
Overrated as fuck, in my opinion, Chubb.
Okay, we're gonna move on before Renell pops a blood vessel. Jonathan Taylor, I think he's great. Yeah, he has a lot of elite characteristics, but now he's going through a contract dispute. He plays for the bum ass Colts. There's a whole lot of hoopla. And I never hold on. Take a beat. Hold on. We're going hold on. Story time with Nattybaps. So, y'all probably wondering how the hell is a dude from New York a Saints fan? So, it's all thanks to Shabazz, actually. All thanks to Shabazz. So, what had happened was, this is basically to cut the whole story out the fluff, right? It's the Super Bowl 44. It's Saints v. Colts. Now, Renell knew again, people on the curtain. This is not Nattybaps and Shabazz. This is Natural and Renell. I just became a fan of Drew Brees and the Saints like that year when they made the Super Bowl. Like that year, that regular season, I was like, let's go Saints. We here. But I also love Peyton Manning. Shabazz, Renell, it says, I love Peyton Manning. Loved him. Super Bowl day, the night before kickoff, Shabazz like, you gotta pick a team. You gotta pick a team. You can't be happy with the result and then be a final. He's like, you gotta pick a team right now, here and now. Pick the Saints. Halftime, he's talking shit. Oh, Saints losing. I was like, bro, we here. And then they come back, win the game, and all that good stuff. So when I say bum ass Colts, it's not because I'm not a Colts fan or a Colts hater. I used to be a fan, but now I'm a fan of someone better. You know, had to clarify. I didn't say like bum ass Colts. It's not like me hating on them. I don't have any hate towards them. Okay,
that's going on TikTok too.
I might have to go on TikTok too, like how I became a Saints fan, but that's neither here nor there. Back to Jonathan Taylor. He has the characteristics to be elite. He just bum ass owner and Jim Irsay. Bad offensive line except for Quentin Nelson. Shout out to what?
Notre Dame, baby.
Hey, consistently, he led the league in rushing 2 years ago. So he's only like 25, 26.
If that, yeah, if that.
So he has like so much time left to be great in the league. But it's the top three. I don't think it's three. I think it's four guys where you want to put in the league. We're going to talk about the fourth guy in a second, later on. But I think great. Do you have any disputes with that?
No, I think he's great. If he had like remained, because he again off injury too, he had a down year. If he had continued on with the greatness of the season prior, he would be elite. Mm-hmm. So we just gotta see it. He got to redeem himself, and then he has to surpass his limits. Shout out to Yami, and be elite. All right, Josh Jacobs. This is tough.
Hey, led the league in rushing.
Okay,
rushing last year.
So are we basing it off of last year?
Raiders for the bum ass Raiders.
Are we basing it off of last year then?
I mean, he's only gonna get better, but he is holding out for a contract.
So you saying he's great?
I think he's great. I think he's one of the top running backs in the league. He's holding out for a contract, which is gonna that's like the down. It's like damn. Like I hope he gets his money. But I think he's great.
Okay. Because right now this is the top 10. The elite and the great is the top 10.
And there's 7 guys, and there's 3 more guys we're gonna talk about. And I'm like, yes, it's perfect. Well, actually, 2 more guys, really. 2 more guys, yeah.
2 more guys, yeah. And then we can just add my boy in there.
All right, you gotta relax. Next, you got Kenneth Walker. We're almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We got about 10 more guys to go through. Yes, Kenneth Walker.
He's solid. Like he's on. Like I'm a fan. I think he
coming off injury again. Like bro, Seattle ruined the running backs, man. It's crazy, man. Yeah, even where we live in. Yeah, I think he's solid. Like it's butter.
Right.
Solid. Okay, cool. Khalil Herbert, the guy I was telling you about, taking over for David Montgomery. He flashes, man. He's got that wiggle. He's got stuff. He's got that dog in him. He's got that dog in him, and he's gonna elevate his role. Like it used to be like boom and zoom kind of thing, with David Montgomery being the bruiser and Herbert being the guy who's just shifty. But Herbert has a lot of potential to be top 10. It's not there yet because it's a lot. Hey, it's really top heavy. It's really top heavy the league in terms of running backs. But they also are like irreplaceable, which is kind of crazy. But next, good with
kind of crazy. No, kind of crazy too. Like you said that. Like it's
Miles Sanders, decent.
You think he's decent?
I think he's because again, you gotta think about the situation he's gonna play in. He went from a fantastic offensive line with the Eagles to suspect at best with the Panthers. That's really it. You don't have the freaking triple option with Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell. He's going to be the league dog now. Like, he doesn't have to worry about splitting carries. But, I don't know. But similar to Dameon Pierce, you got a rookie quarterback. Hey, what's a rookie quarterback's best friend? Solid running game. So, they're going to try to get him a running back, a good, solid running game. But I think Miles Sanders was a product of his environment. Similar to, you think, Joe Mixon, a system guy. I think Miles Sanders is also a system guy with the Eagles. But that's just me.
That's fair. I would say, like, right outside of the solid range. So I would say he's pretty decent. Like I fade him in fantasy because I had him 1 year and he didn't score any touchdowns. So like I think there was a season he didn't score a single touchdown. I was like, bro, like what are you doing, gang? To be fair, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell took his touchdowns and Jalen Hurts. But like, damn, son, I was like, come on, gang, like you gotta get the touchdown for me, man. But I think he's decent. I think his role, as you mentioned, will increase, which would lead into him being better. We're gonna see.
We're gonna see. Great.
You think he's great?
I do think he's great.
Okay.
That do you not?
I do. I had him last year, and people was like, "Oh, why you Najee?" And he turned it on late into the season, and then I was talking my shit. Where? To bum ass Jason. Where? But I think his offensive line is so bad.
Yeah, Pittsburgh, they struggle with that like every year. It's like
they get defense right, they get wide receivers right, running backs right, but you can't draft an offensive line to save their lives, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like literally, once they can get that situated, bro, they'll be one of the best teams in the AFC. But I think in terms of Najee, though, I think he's great. Right there with the best of them, and can go off for a great game if he like could do that. And he's out here hurdling folks. That's what his triangle button is always on.
It's triangle.
Those that fucking hurdles, huh?
He does love the hurdle.
All right.
I think he's great. Now, yes,
that's what I was talking about.
Nick Chubb, man. So
that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's him. Himothy. He's
all right.
So story again. I have stories for days. Watching football with Corbett, right? In fact, Najee came in clutch at the end of the season. Shout out to Dylan. Watching football with Corbett is like week 3 or so, and he breaks off like an 80-yard touchdown run. And again, I'm surrounded by serial bettors, right? Like they're like, we locked in daily fantasy and all that stuff, right? So he scores, and I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. And they're like, oh, do you have a bet for him? I was like, nah, I like him because I like him. And Nick Chubb is he's one of the guys, heads down. He doesn't talk shit at all. If you run with no sleeves, bro, no sleeves,
different.
No gloves, just straight muscle and just straight him, like you awesome, bro.
He's probably, I would say if anyone could get 2,000, like actually like not all purpose, but 2,000 rushing yards, it would be Nick Chubb. And plus Kareem Hunt's out, so they got some other folks who are going to be like the third down backs here and there. But bell cow, give that boy Nick Chubb the rock and let him take it to the promised land, man. Especially for the Browns because they want the balance of the ground and pound with the air. So he's gonna be great. And I think he's like top 12 in fantasy. If you're looking in that like range right now, hey man, that's not a bad pickup.
In the first round, if you have a 10-man, 12-man team, like that's in the first round, middle first round, not a reach at all. Not a reach at all if you decide to get Nick Chubb, man. Not a reach at all. Like I love that. I love him, man. Even if he plays for the Browns, I love that man. Rachaad White, decent. To trash can. I mean, he has some flashes, but he hasn't done anything. Literally, hasn't like done nothing of note. That's not his fault. It's just literally a product of just he had Leonard Fournette in front of him, and that's really it.
Yeah,
not against him. He just had Leonard Fournette. Now he's the number 1, so hopefully he goes crazy. That's it. Yeah, Rhamondre Stevenson. That's a black guy's name. I ain't gonna lie.
Rhamondre.
Rhamondre.
Oh man, he's good. I think he's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
he has split the carries with Dameon Harris, who I think is on the Bills now. I think he's on the Bills now. But in terms of Rhamondre, he's the clear one now, and he was a guy that similar to Khalil Herbert. Every time he was on the field last year, he did something great. He was awesome to watch. Now, granted, I mainly watch Red Zone. So he doesn't score a lot of touchdowns. But you watch like highlights of the game, you're gonna see him there. Will he score more touchdowns this year? Probably, because Mac Jones is ass. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. But I think he's pretty solid. Like he's not. I think he's better than every guy here, and I think he's like right there.
Boom. Yeah, he's definitely solid. Definitely solid.
Okay.
Now, Dylan's guy, Saquon Baquan. What's
Elite.
known, don't gotta be said.
Elite. He's the entire offense, bro.
If you want to argue the order about the top four, you can argue the order. I don't really care. I don't need to care.
I would say this.
I think so. I think McCaffrey's
Henry, Barkley, Chubb, and then you could organize this because you could put Dalvin Cook 10. You might tickle your fancy. You might put Taylor at 5.
Yeah.
Then Kamara or Ekeler, they're interchangeable. Jacobs, Najee. That's the top 10.
What's known is that Barkley is the top 3. Giants fans are gonna have a conniption and say he's number 1.
Nah, that was cool.
That was cool with it. All right. Try to make sure. Some people were like, "Oh my God, you don't like the Giants." That's a misnomer. Never said I don't like the Giants. Said I don't like Giants fans. There's a difference. I don't like Giants fans. I like the Giants. I have no hate for players. It's always the fans that I can't stand. It's Falcons. If you've been to Atlanta, you know these niggas from Atlanta they just talk so much shit for no reason. And teams suck. Except for the Braves. The Braves actually like pretty good this year. I bet a lot of money this year on the Braves. Shout out if you want to make some money, bet Braves money line. Word. Point is, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Saquon, Baquan, top 3 running back. What's known don't gotta really be said. Tony Chopper.
Solid. We gotta see. Because he's the league dog. He's the big dog on Dallas. He's the big dog. So I would say he's 11. I would say he's 11. Like literally, if you're doing it, we're not gonna do it like this, but like I would say he's 11 because in terms of receiving, he's top tier. Like open space, top tier. He's not much of like you mentioned earlier, the running down the middle, the ISOs. Nah, outside zone, swing passes, and halfback toss, that's where he goes crazy. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see him reach that next level, and bam, it's gonna be good. But 11, if we want to be okay, you could put Dalvin Cook and switch him. I guess you could do that. But I think he's good to great.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because like anytime Zeke ran the ball last year, it was like, oh my God, it's like 2 yards, 3 yards. He was fumbling the rock. It was just the last 2 years for Zeke has not been great. But for Tony Pollard, it's like, holy shit, this guy running kickoff return and running. Like anytime he touched the ball, he had that potential to take it to the crib every single time. And the Cowboys get so much national attention that you are forced to see him. Even if you only watch Red Zone, like you're forced to see the Cowboys. And he's one of the few players that don't don't make it suck to watch the Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Yeah, you saw like mad picks in practice, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
wow.
Crazy.
But anyway, last guy for this video, Travis Etienne. He got hurt his rookie year. Didn't even play his rookie year. His actual first rookie year was last year. Came onto the scene strong.
Gosh, yeah, man.
And I think he has the potential to be top 10 towards the end of the year. But that's our list, ladies and gentlemen. Let's full screen that for you.
I think this is the good one. You got the top 4 right here, then you got the rest of the top 10, then 11, 12, like 13, 14, 15. I'm gonna say Aaron Jones, Breece Hall. It's like any of these guys can be here, just like any of these guys can be here, and then these guys just stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Barring injury, like literally, that's like the one. Like barring injury, again, we do these tier lists. Barring injury, we always think everyone's gonna stay healthy, which we know is a fool's errand. Breece Hall coming back from injury, we don't know how that's gonna impact him. We got Kenneth Walker coming back from injury, we don't know how that's gonna impact him. Javonte Williams, a lot of guys in the solid category. can be great. These are the next crop of guys. Like the guys in the solid, these are going to be the people, except for Aaron Jones. Like these are the next. This is the future of the league. If you look at it, literally, except for Aaron Jones, everybody else
young,
25. Even Bijan Robinson's younger than that. Young. All these guys are young. The league is going to be in great hands with these running backs. Just sucks that the league doesn't pay them like they should. But that's a story for a different day, ladies and gentlemen. That's a story for a different day.
Right. But I'm Shabazz. That's Nattybaps. We're the Baptiste Bros. If you enjoyed the live, that's great. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm downloading this as soon as this is over and putting it into YouTube. So if you haven't watched the live, it's okay. You get to watch this video whenever you want to watch it.
Hey, we're also on Instagram, Baptiste Bros, TikTok, Baptiste Bros, Twitter, we out here. We just trying to get more content for you guys. It's a football season, literally 4 weeks from tomorrow. 4 weeks. Preseason football starts tomorrow? The actual week one of the preseason. Yo, we content heavy now, starting to get to the grind. I'm a teacher, students, so I'm trying to balance that too. But we here. We here. We ain't going anywhere. We back. We're back. But yeah. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, or good morning, whatever you watch this video. That's all I really got. Anything else, Shabazz?
Nah. Have a good day, guys.
Peace. That's crazy.
Oh, I thought you was doing it.
I thought